Welcome to the video tutorial for the Press and Print Activity Kit, designed by me, Zoe Murphy, aka Margate Girl, and artist Kerry Lemon. These kits have been provided by South Gloucestershire Council for the residents of Emersons Green and Lyde Green to help you to get creative in the month of May, as well as contributing to a brand new herbarium at the Bristol Museum and helping Kerry Lemon with some artwork that she is designing for some local spaces. So these kits are free for you to take part in, and the activities break down into 4 stages. 1. Learning how to collect wildflowers, getting out into the green spaces of Emersons Green and Lyde Green to collect them. 2. Learning how to press flowers in order to preserve and save them forever. 3. Have a go at making sun-powered cyanotype art prints using the sunshine and the special papers from the project. And 4. Archive and display your work. This is where you send the important parts in to be included in the 2 projects we have collaborated with, as well as instruction for how to take part in the big front window exhibition in your community. We've put these videos together to help you with the 4 stages, and there's links to each one on the Press and Print website. Don't forget to follow along on social media to ask us any questions that you have in the comments section of our posts, and to share what you've made as you go. So in this video, we are learning how to collect local wildflowers. These will be growing all around you at the moment. And not only is it an excellent skill to learn how to collect and preserve local nature and make art from it, there is also a special feature for the flowers collected in your kit. The Bristol Museum in Clifton, an incredible place that houses local and international history, will be creating a brand new herbarium from the flower samples that you send in. A herbarium is a scientific collection of plants and flowers, and will show people in years to come all the types of things that are growing in Emersons Green and Lyde Green today. Now, did you know a scientist who specialises in plants is called a botanist? And we're going to behave a little bit like botanists with this kit. So to pick some wildflowers today, you're going to need some things from around your house and from your kit. You're going to need a sunny day so that your plants are nice and dry when you pick them. You'll need the wildflower spotter sheet and map that comes in your kit, and a pen to make marks on your map or tick the flower spotter boxes. Take with you some scissors and maybe some gloves. You'll want to take a charged up phone to record locations and check the species on a flower app. And you'll need something to keep your flowers in as you pick them, like a cardboard press or a travel press. This is where you take 2 pieces of corrugated card and you bind them together with an elastic band. And finally, have a go at downloading a flower identification app for your phone. This is really useful to identify the plants when you're out and about. We like PlantNet, but there's plenty of other options on the App Store. Once you've made a plan about where on the map you're going to travel to pick your wildflowers, you'll be all set to go. Here are some important bits of advice to help you pick wildflowers for this project. Collect your flowers on a sunny day. Not only is it quite fun to do it then, but also it means they'll be open and showing all of their lovely colours, and they'll be nice and dry when it comes time to pressing them. Only pick wildflowers. We're only picking the wildflowers for this project, so anything that looks like it might belong to somebody or maybe was planted on purpose, that's unlikely to be a wildflower. It's very nice to see species that people have introduced into their gardens themselves, but local wildflowers show what nature wants to grow there even when we're not involved. How cool is that? And that's the flowers that we are looking to record, so go for those ones instead. Use sharp scissors. Wherever possible, use sharp scissors or shears to cut your wildflowers, as a clean snip is much healthier for a plant to be able to heal from. Also, don't pull flowers up from their roots, as we want to leave the rest of the plant to grow, even after we've taken our sample. Instead, cut in the stem of the flower. This is the long part of the flower that is between the flower head and the ground. Take just one of each flower. We love wildflowers, so as well as recording and preserving what is available, we want to leave some to grow next year. So try and take just one sample of each flower and leave the rest to stay wild. Take notes and record data. Use the map and spotter sheet to take notes of the flowers that you find and to record the location of where you find them too. It's this part that's super helpful to the folks that are putting the herbarium together at the museum. You could do this by taking a photograph of the location of your plants and putting a little dot on the map. Or even better, drop a pin in Google Maps and swipe up to see what the coordinates of the location is. This is known as a grid reference, and it will look like a pair of very long numbers next to one another. It is so useful for the herbarium collection as it tells the curators exactly where in the world your particular wildflower was discovered. That is the work of a real botanist. So at the end of doing your 2 crafts, that's the pressing of the flowers and the using them to make cyanotype prints, you'll be sending these samples into the museum. And the specimen labels that we've included in this kit will ask you for the grid reference or coordinates, so make a note of these as you're collecting if you'd like to remember them. Be extra safe. Take care when you are out flower collecting. If a flower looks suspicious, extra dirty, or looks like it might be in a place that is unsafe to collect from, then look it up on one of the plant identifier apps first. And if you're not sure, leave it be. That's because you are the most important specimen in this activity, and we want to keep you safe above everything else. So now that you've brought your plant specimens home, you're ready to press them. So take a minute to write down any of the important information from your day out flower collecting to make sure that you don't forget it. This could include impressions or opinions that you had of the flowers in their natural environment. Now you're ready to move on to the next video, which is all about how to press and preserve your local flowers.